What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video, and you guys see the title. Roman Josi has signed an 8-year extension with the Nashville Predators, and a lot of people are already all over Twitter talking about how this is a severe overpayment and the fact that, he'll be going into his late 30s with a pretty substantial number on that contract. But again, I'm going to bring it up probably a million times with signings that come up in the next probably year or two. As the NHL keeps going, gradually, of course, we're hoping it's going to keep going, the salary cap is going to go up. A new team is entering the league pretty soon in Seattle. There's new TV deals that are kicking in. All this money, some of it's going to end up boosting up the salary cap. Teams are going to end up spending more. In many years to come, the salary cap is going to look way different than it does right now. And a lot of teams that are signing these or have players under these smaller contracts, when those contracts are up, those guys are going to get paid like that too. That's just how it works. They're going to get big dollar amounts. They're going to get big contracts. And Roman Josi is a fantastic defenseman who, yes, of course, as he gets a little bit older, maybe those numbers aren't going to look so pretty with that contract. But at the same time, when the salary cap goes up, this deal might not look like anything in 4 or 5 years. You have no idea what that number is going to be like. So Chris Johnson tweeted out that the extension carries a $9.059 million AAV and includes more than $30 million in signing bonus payments during the first 4 seasons. So it's definitely front-loaded, a bunch of money in the first 4 years. So Josi has 5 goals and 13 points in 11 games this season. So I don't think anybody in Nashville is really complaining. They want their captain locked up. And he's in the final season of a 7-year contract, which was signed in 2013, which carries a $4 million cap hit. So he wasn't making a ton of money every year. So this is a bit of a, here you go, man. you took a lot less money than you probably are worth. Of course, at that point, the salary was different, everything like that, and this was probably a good contract for him at the time. But, over time, he outgrew that contract substantially because people are just looking at this and just looking at points, which isn't too bad of a contract even with just the points for a defenseman. Josi posted a career-high 15 goals and 56 points in 82 games last year, adding 2 goals and 4 points in 6 playoff games. So he is producing, he is able to score. And the other thing that people are not looking into is, stuff like zone entries, zone exits, scoring chances. I believe there's a site called thepoint.com. They do a really good job at looking up statistics, and whenever contracts are posted, they're good at posting that stuff because they know people are going to be interested. Well, there's a lot of hockey fans out there that just look at the base of what's going on here. They look at points, they look at plus minus, which is a useless stat. Points obviously mean something, but plus minus is kind of useless if you look at the big picture. But they don't look into advanced, analytics. They don't look at stuff like shot suppression and other stuff like that. Roman Josi is killing it in a lot of those categories. He's a defensive style defenseman, but he also can put up points. He can get it done in both ends of the ice, in my opinion. I mean, looking at the statistics, that's what's going on in the ice, so that must be what's going on. Roman Josi is a good leader for this Nashville team. This is a Nashville team that, if they get going, if they start playing, they're playing good now, but if they play even better, if they keep winning hockey games, then this is a team that will really start to make some noise in the playoffs. They obviously have in years past, but with, additions like Duchesne, they've got contracts locked up. A captain like Josi, this team is destined to keep having success. Now, again, getting back to the people who are still convinced that this contract will not be very good. Roman Josi is going to get older. Roman Josi is going to get slower. But I think that, for the base of this contract, for the first 4 years of it at least, I think that this is going to be a fantastic deal. And again, over time, who knows what the salary cap is going to look like in 4 years. We could be looking at a contract that might be bad at the end of it, or still pretty decent, or good, depending on if he just keeps playing good. Because there are players that continue to play out their whole contract and end up being really good the whole time. It is possible. I would honestly not put it past Josi because of the way he plays. I think that he definitely can get it done. He also leads the Preds with an average of 24 minutes and 31 seconds of ice time per game this season. That's another statistic that I think people overlook. When you've got a guy that can chew up a ton of minutes like that, a guy who can produce points and get it done on both ends of the ice, that's very overlooked. Like those minutes mean something for a team like Nashville. He's facing a lot of really hard competition. again, I have no problems with this deal. I think this is a great contract. Again, there's a lot of people that hate this deal. I'm not going to be one of those guys. The way Nashville is constructed, their cap and the core of their players, if they can get rid of, I believe, Turris, like they still have to get rid of that contract. After that, they're going to be fine. I mean, they're still fine. They've got a really good team. So, anyways, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I'd love to have more hockey conversations with you. Join the squad. Let's get to 7,000 subscribers. Channel's not doing so hot lately. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but that's not going to stop me from producing videos and having fun, because that's what this is about. So thank you again for watching this, and like I said, if you could take a second and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. A lot more quality content is coming up. I appreciate you guys as always, and I'll see you in the next video or stream. Peace.